Hi, this is a video response for Steph to Dephs video games backlog. Pretty much, it all started way back in the 80s, right around when I finally got my hands on the Nintendo. There were so many games that I had for the Nintendo, and I never really finished them all. It wasn't so much that I didn't enjoy them. In fact, it's rather the opposite. I enjoyed them so much that I didn't want the adventure of the game to end. So I would put it off and not finish it. It just was simple as that. I'd pick up something else, and before I knew it, I had way too many games, and I never could finish them all. I mean, eventually I did finish quite a bit of them. I mean, I finished Zelda, I finished Final Fantasy, Dragon Warrior, Fester's Quest, Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, just to name a few. And it just didn't stop there. I mean, it went from the Genesis. I had Mortal Kombat, I had Fatal Labyrinth, I had Might and Magic. I never finished any one of those games. It just was so depressing that I couldn't finish them. Not even to finish a Sonic game, even though I really enjoyed the game so much. But, you know, times have passed. I've gotten older. I still buy a lot of games, but I don't finish them all either. But I've basically tried that rule where you only buy a new game when you finish one and then return it for store credit and repeat the process. Usually that works. However, for some games like RPGs, it's not a good theory, because usually you'll play an RPG, you'll power grind, you'll level up, and you just don't finish it because the story's either you're really into it, and then when you get to the point you get to the last area, you just don't want to finish it. You want to go back and power grind. You want to get some rare items, hard to find secrets. It just doesn't end. Well, this time around, I actually picked quite a few decent collection from my most recent games, and they're all gifts or handed to me from friends. So I really do want to finish them. One of them is on the PSP, which I don't have in front of me right now. It's the Final Fantasy Crisis Core. But we're going to start with a collection of games that I really want to finish. Disgaea 3. Have yet to finish the second one or the first one. However, I really do want to finish this one. This was a gift from my fiance, and I really enjoy it, the series, and I really do want to finish this one. It's so big, but I really do want to finish it. It's probably not the best in the series, but I really do like it. I think the best in the series is probably the first one. Second one's this, right along the lines of the first one. But the third one, it's still pretty good. It's not a bad game or anything like that. It's just, like I said, it's not the best of the series, but it's still a really great game, especially if you like the Disgaea series. I really do enjoy the storyline of this one, even though to me the characters kind of sounds like Big Bird, at least a little bit. But it's still pretty funny, it's just to hear him see all the lines like, "I'm here to kill my dad," and you're like, so it's kind of funny. They got a lot of inside jokes and stuff. The other one is Ratchet & Clank Tools of Destruction, and I really like the Ratchet & Clank series. It's a good series, and I think this is really good so far. And I really do want to continue playing it. It really ups the ante. You got a lot more stuff in this one. I like the direction the game's going. I only got to the first 15 minutes of it, but it's amazing. And the last but not least, Silent Hill Homecoming. I actually, believe it or not, I actually finished all the Silent Hill games I had. I played the first one. However, I did start with Silent Hill 2, got halfway through that one, and then I picked up Silent Hill 1 because someone said play 1 first. So I played 1, I beat it, and I played 2, I beat 3. 3 was really hard. 4, it took a departure from the original Silent Hill in the fact that it went more like old school Resident Evil, because you had a limited items and you could hold, and it really got hard. When it's not so much getting through the game for me, was the second half of the game. I'm not going to spoil anything for those that haven't finished it, but overall the atmosphere is pretty good, but the the little few changes kind of made it a little bit different, but it was still Silent Hill, but it still didn't have the oomph the other ones did have, but it was enjoyable nonetheless. And then I came out with the one for the PSP. That one actually went back to the old basics, and I thought they did a really good job with that. The Silent Hill Origins, and I'm really looking forward to playing this one. It started up. It's starting to get the feel back to where Silent Hill 2 and stuff. You know, they revamped the fighting system on it, but I find it really enjoyable. It's kind of messed with me a little bit, the lighting and everything. So I thought I was seeing something come after me, and it turns out it was just my stupid reflection and lighting from this other stuff on the level. Moving